July 22, 2017. Hawthorne Circus Tigers, John Cuneo. I sent this to USDA and the Florida Wildlife Commission. I've been asked by John Cuneo's personal caregivers to take his last 9 tigers. They say he is willing to cancel his USDA license and any state licenses in exchange for me taking them off his hands immediately. There seems to be quite a bit of urgency on his part, so I want to be sure I'm not interfering with anything you guys may be planning. I also want to ask for your direction on how to legally transfer them from him to us. His caregivers don't seem to understand or know anything about the Florida Wildlife Commission requirements for possession or transfer. They say they will contact their headquarters in Illinois on Monday to see if they have anything that will satisfy our/your requirement that the cats be transferred to Big Cat Rescue by someone who is legally permitted to have them in Florida. Do you know what kind of permit they have or we need in order to move the cats here Monday afternoon? Below is my correspondence with the caregivers. Dear Chris and Suzanne, on behalf of John Cuneo, I got your inventory list so I can create the USDA transfer form if this info is correct. And it was the address of Hawthorne Corporation, 23675 West CHARDON Road, Lake Grace, Illinois, 60030, USDA number 33-C-0053. The part I don't know and would need to know before I can take them is the Wildlife Commission FWC permit info. It is a state permit in addition to the federal USDA permit. In the state of Florida, in order for me, or anyone in Florida, to legally accept a tiger from someone, they have to either be brought in via a Florida Wildlife Commission import permit, or the owner of the tiger has to have a Florida Wildlife Commission permit to house them in the state. And then this is going back to the letter to USDA and the FWC. I'm guessing that if the cats came in just to do some shows, then they have to have an import/travel permit from the Florida Wildlife Commission, myfwc.com, but that may not be what is needed to actually transfer them to a Florida licensee permanently. I am not aware of Michael Ramos having a FWC permit to possess tigers, but he might. I just don't know how that works when cats are expected to just be here for a while and then go back. Unless the tigers are possessed by someone who has an FWC possession permit, I may not be able to take them unless I can get the FWC to allow us to take them based on their existing travel permit. The FWC won't be open until Monday for me to confirm that, though. Can you text or email me what you find so that we can see if we have what we need to make this happen? Please advise. For the cats, Carole Baskin, CEO of Big Cat Rescue. The FWC asked for me to gather all of the info I could on where the cats were, which I could only presume were with Ramos, and then followed up with this. Happy to help in any way. If you can't find the tigers, I am willing to try and force the issue of my inspection of them, which you will be invited to attend, of course. Smiley face. We have 9 empty tiger enclosures open and waiting for the cats, so if you seize them, we are prepared to take all of them and hold them if there is any litigation. But my sense of the matter is that John Cuneo is ready to let them go. In 2015, he asked me to take his last 28 tigers via Glenn L. Hamilton, who is the Vice President of Real Estate at Bank of America Private Wealth Management, U.S. Trust in downtown Chicago. It is my understanding that he is John Cuneo's money manager. At that time, Glenn was fearful Cuneo may sell them into a worse life than they have. Mr. Cuneo's family started Bank of America, and his vast amount of wealth, or what's left of it, is still held under the trust at Bank of America. Some say he started the white tiger trade in the United States. Our goal is to end it. Cuneo's driver told us that they already placed 7 tigers who were in Illinois, and that these are the last 9. As you know, any tigers coming to us will be spayed, neutered, or housed separately to prevent adding to the big cat crisis in America. To that end, I ask that you keep our correspondence anonymous so that the law-breaking dealers and usual suspects do not obtain this email thread and move Cuneo's cats into situations where they perpetuate the abuse. Once the cats are safely in our possession, we will be happy to go public in any lawsuit the state may bring against John Cuneo and Hawthorne Corporation. Later note. These cats ended up at a different sanctuary that agreed to Cuneo's terms. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.